Hello, I'm Keith Dyer. I'm the editor of the Mobile Network, and I'm joined by Fergus Wills, who is Director of Product Management at Enea OpenWave, for a short discussion about subscriber data management in the era of 5G. Now, Fergus, subscriber data management is already a key aspect of service delivery for mobile operators. Does any of that change in 5G?
Yeah, there's a lot of change in 5G, Keith, particularly around the new service architecture that's been brought in, which is a much more open framework for managing data. We know that subscriber data is the lifeblood. It should also be viewed as a key business asset for the operator. So when we're looking at managing policy data, subscriber data, we're also looking at managing session data across a wide set of network use cases. So we're looking at new use cases coming into the market. We're looking at a service-based architecture, much more open with internet protocols to communicate between different functions. And we're looking at distributing a wider set of data. If you get that right, then you lead to business and growth and the ability to introduce new use cases quickly. If you get it wrong, well, we all know the aspects of getting subscriber data wrong. You lead to high latency, inaccuracy, which is a killer in a network, and then potential outage if you get the resiliency aspects wrong.
Okay, so what's the plan for getting it right then in the environment that you describe?
Yeah, a lot of the operator community have been looking at a common approach for that, if you like, a common way of implementing the strategy that they've been discussing. So when you're looking at a common approach, you're looking at something called a network data layer, which is a way of creating a layer or substrate to manage data across multiple applications independently of those applications. So you're really trying to avoid creating islands of data. What you're looking for is a common approach at a reasonable cost to manage data at both the core and the edge. So really looking at a network data layer to drive and manage that business asset that we were talking about is key.
So that theory of defining the network data layer, in your experience, are operators recognizing the benefits of that now? Are they buying into it as the way to manage subscriber data for 5G?
We would say yes, we are deploying ourselves, both in North America and in Europe with tier one customers for a network data layer. I would say for other customers who are considering a network data layer approach, it is a once in a generation chance to change, once in a G, if you like, opportunity to change. The idea of looking at a common approach can really drive costs down, but also there's an opportunity lost if you don't provide a common approach to managing data with low latency, high resilience, and high distribution.
So Stratum is your network data layer product. Are all NDLs created the same? It's a standardized term. So why would operators engage with Enea OpenWave for this element?
So Enea takes the approach of being independent here. It independently interfaces to multiple applications, establishing a very active program to make that happen. It independently gives the tool set to the customer so that they can create their own schema. They can extend their schema, the model that actually drives the very heart of data management. It gives that tool set and then that operational capability to manage at both core and edge. So really, the differentiator that we have here is the implementation of an independent network data layer that actually enables multiple applications from multiple vendors and multiple different ecosystems, and working with the hyperscalers, the Googles, the Azures of this world independently.